You're watching Property Panorama with me, Jenny Hammond.
And me, Keith Maynard. Coming up later on today's show, we'll be chatting to the estate agents Carter Jonas, who'll be giving us lots of handy tips about how to buy and let within property.
But first, we're going to head back to a London Olympia's investment show.
Well, welcome back to our continuing coverage of the Landlord Investment Show in the London Olympia. A great opportunity for landlords and property investors to meet like-minded people and get great business tips and make and forge new contacts and business opportunities. Now, I'm standing here with Sophie from Bridgebank Capital. This wonderful bright banner behind us. We're going to find out a little bit more. Sophie, thanks so much for joining us.
Not a problem.
Tell us a little bit about what you do and why you're here.
Okay, well, I'm here from Bridgebank Capital, who is a short-term bridging lender. We do lending from 1 day to 12 months, anything from £100,000 upwards with no upper limit at all, basically to help people get properties very quickly or start developments on all sorts of things from buy-to-let residential, HMOs, commercial properties, mixed use, that sort of thing, and also sort of light industrial stuff as well.
So give us a sense of time frame here, Sophie, from picking up the phone and making initial contact with you, right the way through to the potential client receiving the funds they need to make the investment. How long are we looking at on average?
Okay, well, what we initially do is we do heads of terms. You'll get those within a couple of hours. Hopefully then you'll get an offer within 24, 48 hours. And we look to move very, very quickly. We can do it in as quick as sort of 4 or 5 days. But our average turnaround time at the moment is about 2 to 3 weeks.
Rob, thank you so much for chatting to us. This is a very familiar colour. It's a very familiar branding, but something slightly different. Tell us about easyproperty.com.
Yeah, it's very different. It's basically the new way of how to transact online rather than doing it through a traditional high street estate agent. More choice, very much along the usual easy brand type of doing things. If you get a base case and you pay for that, and then whatever optional extras you want, you can buy them or do it yourself, save a load of money.
So, in a sense, it works like everything else within the kind of easy empire, but literally applied to property?
Absolutely. So literally you can break down the services to their individual elements. So you can have a base case, you can sell your house for £475 and pretty much get us to do all the work, but for such a low price, or you can have a premium pack for £1,500. Rental-wise, if you've got the photos and floor plans, you can market it on all the portals and get us arranging all your viewings for £10 a week. So it's really markedly cheaper, and of course, you've got the flexibility of doing whatever you want to do and letting us do the bits that you don't want to do.
Are you, at the moment, completely nationally based? Do you have offices? Is it purely online? How does it work?
No, we don't have offices, so we save a load of money out of that. So this is where it comes back to controlling everything from one main office in London. And then we have remote workers all across the country. So we're totally national. We've got between 300 and 400 people across the country doing all the work for us, but not the offices.
John, thank you so much for agreeing to chat to us. Now, you represent Jocelyn Chase, is that right?
That's correct, yes. Proud owners of a business in Braintree that's been established since 1777.
1777, my word. Have you been with it since the start, or has it been passed on in that time?
It feels like I've been there from the start, but no.
Tell us what you do.
We're chartered surveyors and estate agents. We deal with most aspects of property in and around the Braintree area, which is situated in North Essex.
And you're here today exhibiting. How's it going so far?
Yes, it's quite busy. We're talking to investors who are looking for new opportunities in investing in property. As we deal in both residential and commercial, we can give a choice of investments to people. And it's looking quite promising.
And is there one unique selling point, your main USP, that sets you apart from other companies that may offer similar services?
Well, we're locally based and we're the only agent in North Essex that provides all services. So we can sell you a property, manage it for you, and in years to come, sell it for you, and you can reap the benefit of capital appreciation.
Lovely, John. Thank you very much for chatting to us.
Thank you.
Hayley from Bad Tenant Out, thank you for agreeing to chat to us.
No problem at all.
Now, tell us, I didn't even know this particular service existed. So tell us about what you do, apart from the obvious.
Okay, it seems very simplistic, but what we essentially do is get rid of nuisance tenants. So any landlord who has a tenant who is sitting pretty, doesn't want to leave, not paying rent, you come to us and we deal with it. You can see the red, the boldness, we mean business. So we literally do the legal work from the beginning, getting the notices done, all the way to the bailiff evicting. We do the whole process for you.
And is there anything that you offer which is unique in the sense that no one else, no competitor offers? Is there something that's unique about bespoke, a USP?
Well, it's fixed fee. So we're not trying to get you to keep paying extortionate amounts of money. We're saying we can do it on a fixed fee basis. You come to us, we can do your notice at this amount, fixed. And we can see it through to the end on a fixed fee basis. And a lot of places don't tend to do that. We can offer that.
Tanya from Fast Clean, thank you for joining us. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, we are a cleaning company. We established from 2001. So we did all type of cleaning, commercial and also domestic. We covered entire London, and we have over 200 employees, and we work with over 4,000 clients.
Any horror stories, like the worst cleaning job that you've had to take on as a company?
Well, there are a few stories, but we don't share those on TV.
So the Landlord Investment Show is in full swing. We've met some of the exhibitors, but what about the punters? What do they think about it? I'm going to pass you over now to Holly, our roving reporter, and she's going to find out exactly what they're enjoying about this wonderful event.
Thanks, Keith. So, Gary, tell us a bit about why you're here today.
Well, I'm just here to kind of get a feel around with what return on investment I can really get.
Sure.
I didn't really know what I could get myself into. Got an email yesterday. I'm a part of a PIN meeting. They said come down to the Landlord Investor Show. I've come down and I've really been amazed at what I can actually do. So it was all about just building confidence, actually getting a good base, a good infrastructure of what I can actually do.
And what's the biggest tip you're going to take away with you today?
Take action. A lot of people are saying, if you don't do it, you're not going to get anything.
So, Justin, what made you decide to come today?
Well, I work in the industry. We do block management. I work for a firm of chartered surveyors. So it's all interlinked to these sort of services. And that's why I'm here.
What do you think of it so far? It's quite overwhelming when you walk in, isn't it?
Well, there's obviously lots of stands, and I need to sort of try and isolate which is right for me, really.
Excellent. And have you ever been here before, or is this your first time?
I haven't been here, but some of my colleagues have been, and they're here now, I think. So.
Okay. And what was their view on it? Positive or?
Yeah, positive. I think, we're trying to work out whether there's any merit in us having a stand here, but that's what we're looking at.
Thank you, Justin. So, Manka, why are you here today?
I'm here to come and look at a few things going on around. I currently look out for the opportunities, investments, landlords, networking, all those things. That's why I'm here.
Did you attend the speed networking event this morning?
Unfortunately, I didn't. I was running a bit late. I was managing some of my properties already, but, that's fine.
What do you think is the most beneficial factor of this entire thing?
I think what's really beneficial is networking. I think that's really important, seeing what's out there, especially in the property sector, which you don't really have out there that much, so it's lovely. It's really nice.
So what's your favourite part of the day as well?
My favourite part of the day is seeing Simon's Zucci or something. Yeah, he's really great. I've read both of his books. They're really great. So to see him in person was really awesome.
Yeah, he has a huge fan base. Seems everyone I talk to is really interested in him. So if you could sum up today in 3 words, how would you describe it?
I'll describe it as fun, friendly, and optimistic in a sense, yeah.
So it seems that everyone I've spoken to today has thoroughly enjoyed the Landlord Investment Show. Everybody has something positive to say, and I'm sure they will return next year. Back to you, Keith.
Well, if the numbers of people attending this amazing event are anything to go by, then it's certain that the buy-to-let property in the UK is on the up. There's some great contributors here giving out lots of brilliant advice, and it's been so lovely to meet so many of them and hear and share some of their stories. Don't forget, if you missed this particular event, there's 16 more planned for next year, the first one being in Guildford on the 28th of January at the Spectrum Leisure Centre. But just check the website for more details. Thanks for watching. Back to the studio. Well, there we go. It's in fact great that so many people have got in touch over the last couple of weeks to say how much they enjoyed the London Olympia Investment Show. So long may it continue. And if you missed it this year, don't forget, it'll be back next year. So keep watching and we'll give you the dates and the information to come up.
Absolutely. Well, now we're going to take a short break, but don't go anywhere, because when we come back, I'll be speaking to estate agent Carter Jonas on offering you tips if you want to buy or sell your property. See you soon.